Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. In regard to this narcissist that was involved in your life, right? However it ended, whether you were discarded, reverse discarded, or you cut them off because they become too toxic, right? They need to understand one thing. And that's that you will not tolerate them back in your life again. You know? Say they betrayed you. Say they broke your trust. Say they abused you. Done something to you. They need to know they overstepped the mark, right? Because too many narcissists that are involved in your life think with their delusional selves, right, that you're still interested in them, right? And you can't have them believe in that. But theoretically, right, there should be enough understanding between you and them, because you were involved with them in your life, whether it was a romantic partner, friendship, family member, colleague, or associate. You were involved with them. They should have known what you accept and what you don't accept, right? And they should certainly know, right? But the thing is because sometimes they come out with a discard or they give you silent treatment, they think they're taming you to still be interested in them, right? So if any of you have the chance, right, you know, to reject a Hoover, that is the real final discard that occurs, you know. You need to make sure that you know, if they do contact you, if they do try to Hoover you, even if it's a bizarre Hoover, you shut them down immediately, right? Because that's when they learn that you don't want them. And they can't accept it, right? The narcissist that's involved in your life, they have a delusional sense of self, right? An inflated sense of self. In the core of them, they have low self-esteem, low self-worth. But on the exterior, they have an inflated sense of self, an inflated sense of self-importance. And they believe in their delusional minds that you'll still be interested in them. And that's why you can read in the comment section from testimonies from victims of narcissistic abuse receiving Hoovers after 10 years. You know, the narcissists that do these types of things, you know, they're absolutely delusional, right? But look, theoretically, like I said before, the narcissist should know. They should know that you're no longer interested in them. Say they cheated on you, or they betrayed you, or they stole from you, or whatever they've done, right? They should know that they've overstepped the mark and you're not going to be back on civil terms with them. They need to know that. They have to know that, right? They need to know that, right? Because that puts them in the position of feeling unwanted, right? The narcissist needs your supply. And even if it's supply from a distance, you know, even if it's within their own imagination, imagining that you're hurt, imagining that you're suffering, imagining you're in pain. And I'm not mocking you that if you are in pain, I'm not disputing the fact that you might be in pain, you might be hurt. But what I'm saying to you is, do not let them back in. You cannot let them back in. You need to make sure of that. And they need to know, right? They need to know this, that they overstepped the mark. They went too far, right? And then what occurs is they'll get a self-absorbed type of regret, you know? They will. I see it in the comment section all the time. Oh, narcissists don't regret. Like, what are they? An alien species? Like, they're not. They're human beings, fundamentally, right? Even though they're completely delusional and stuff like that. They do have self-absorbed regret. It's about themselves, you know? A selfish, self-absorbed regret that occurs, right? When they know that you're no longer interested in them. When they know you're no longer going to play the game with them, right? It pisses them off, right? It really does. And they can't accept it. They can't accept it. They'll try relentlessly, you know. If you reject a Hoover, expect more Hoovers, you know. They may get narcissistic injuries when you reject them and they go and attend to their wounds and lick their wounds. They'll come back with another Hoover. You know, they're relentless. They're weirdos. They're completely deranged, right? Narcissists that are involved in your life I've heard of narcissists involved in people's lives driving past where the victim lives, you know, stalking them, ringing their phone from block numbers and, not block numbers, like spam numbers and things like that. Ringing them and not speaking. They're weirdos, right? They do anything to get any remnants of supply, you know, making fake accounts, speaking to people on dating apps through fake accounts. I've heard of all of this happening from victims of narcissistic abuse. This is what occurs, right? This is what they do. So, this is because they're in pain. This is because they're suffering. Knowing that you no longer are interested in them. You see, when they discarded you, or reverse discarded you, or even started to become so unbearably toxic that you had to cut them off, they felt like they was in the position of power. You see, they felt like they was in the position of power. But things shift, right? Things shift. And when they fully comprehend that you no longer want nothing to do with them, when they comprehend that you know that you can do better, whether it's a romantic partner, friendship, family member, colleague, or associate, you can do better in this world. You can find authentic, genuine people. You know that you can do that, right? That's an ultimate crushing blow for them, right? They never wanted you to know that secret. They never wanted you to know that you can do better, right, than them. They've got this self-inflated importance that they wanted to be this figure in your life that you can't see past. That's the way they position themselves in your life, right? So you need to make sure that they know you want nothing more to do with them. I can't emphasize it enough. They really need to make sure that they need to know that, that you're not going to tolerate the abuse. You're not going to tolerate their BS anymore. You're not going to tolerate anything to do with them. And you want nothing more to do with them. That is a crushing blow for them because, look, let's face it. When they discarded you, reverse discarded you, they were shelving you. You've heard this expression before, probably on other channels. They were shelving you. They were putting you on a shelf, hoping to one day come back around, investigate, see where you're at, see you broken, see you hurt. Please, people, don't stay broken, don't stay hurt. You can amount to this. You can overcome this. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you can overcome the hurt and the pain and the betrayal. You can overcome it. You can. You only have to read in the comment section testimonies from victims of narcissistic abuse that have overcome the hurt and the pain, and they've gone on to live better, more fulfilling lives, right? This can be you as well, and it will be you as well. You just need to bear with the hands of time. I'm not saying time heals, but through time you'll learn how to deal with it, right? Anyone that says time heals it's not true. Through time you learn how to deal with it. You'll grow, you'll evolve, you'll ascend, you'll develop. You'll become this new version of yourself with newfound discernment, newfound spirit, So, them knowing that you're becoming this new version, that you're no longer interested in them, that you no longer want nothing to do with them, they can't accept it. They'll try and try and try and try and try. They will. Or they'll watch you from a distance, they'll analyze you from a distance, they'll spy on you, they'll drive past your house, they'll drive past your workplace, they'll do these types of things because they're bizarre, dusty little weirdos. That's what they are. They're completely deranged, right? They're completely and utterly deranged and delusional individuals. But one thing is for certain, they do need to know that you will no longer tolerate being in a relationship with them, of whatever kind of relationship it was you were involved with this narcissist in your life. Like I said, friendship, family member, romantic partner, colleague or associate. They need to know that you're not willing to be involved in a relationship of any kind with them ever again. And if you'd like to know the way karma unfolds in the life of the narcissist, please click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.